MacBean Scottish Fitness. Today's a chat day. So I need you all to kind of interact so we can talk about stuff. Now wait for some people to start showing up before I get into the main subjects. But today's subject is going to be third grade math, because it seems like there are some people out there that are failing at math. And it's funny is because they get loud and make a comment which is actually incorrect, and they're proud of their incorrect comment, and then you come back and go, okay, here, let me teach you a little bit of math here. We're going to sit there and set the record straight. I'll shut the water off so my audio is better. Today is going to be a breakfast going to consist of sausages, yellow pepper, and eggs. First of all, I want to talk about my sponsor here, Cutco knives. I do have quite a collection now. I got bread slicer. I got a meat slicer. I got 3 of these, looks like steak knives. I have my favorite recurve peeler. I have now a regular peeler, and I have another regular what I would call a steak knife. 2 of these I bought. I like the product that much. The other ones Lucky O'Day has sent me. So I do appreciate if you go to his website, which I do have listed, and at least pay him a visit. I do like the knives. I think they're very good quality. They do what they're supposed to do. And I've been enjoying them for about a year now. I know I have some other people that have been out there for far longer. So yesterday was a big live stream. I did benching, and I put up 425, which I'm really happy with. Let me get this burner going. And then I did a bunch of arm wrestling. So my right through here, woo-wee, I can tell I did some work, which is what I want to do. I want to do work. I want to sit there and work. It's going to be kind of a relaxing day. Carry some water out there and cover the potatoes up again. And then I'm doing some laundry, because for Mother's Day weekend, I'm thinking about I'm out to a resort. We're going to sit there and just relax, swim, and have a good time. Then Sunday I'll be back to work. So these are fun things I have in store. My meet is the 20th. I believe it's next Saturday. So I will try to live stream that. If not, I'll definitely post videos on that. I do notice my bench videos get more views than my throwing videos. And I probably enjoy the throwing more than I do the benching. But it is what it is. I do appreciate everybody popping in here and that. Appreciate the thumbs up. And also I appreciate the chat, to get engaged, ask questions and things like that. So third grade math. Okay, just simple addition. People are looking at what I'm lifting and they're going, well, that's not 305, that's 245. Okay, the bar weighs 45 pounds. I've got 4 45-pound plates there. All right, so that makes it 2 1/4. I got 2 25-pound plates there. That makes it 275. I got 2 10s. That makes it 295. I got 2 5s. Hey, we're at 305. And then it comes back, goes, the bar plus 6 45-pound plates is 305. I'm going, no, that's 315. So tell me you don't lift in the gym without telling me you don't lift in the gym, because us old-time lifters, we can look at the plates and do math. We don't have to know the numbers. We just, 3 plates on each side, that's 315. 4 plates is 405. 5 plates, 495. It's pretty much automatic. So when a young gets out there and makes a silly comment on my Instagram, I do find it humorous. It's like a leg bone. So As usual, we're going to go heavy with the meat because I have another package of this in the fridge. I'm just going to cook the rest of the package. And I may cook the next package tomorrow morning when we get ready to roll. While it's cooking, I've got my yellow pepper. I almost forgot all about. All right. So first of all, as we wash it off, we don't know what sort of pesticides were used, what's been crawling on it, who's been handling it. You know, of course, the cooking is going to take care of a lot of it. But it's not like I'm worried. And remember, all table scraps go into ye old garden bucket. So I got my Cutco knife. What I do, I just slice it right down the middle. Boom! And I cut it down again. I tear off the seeds. And I'm all set. This is usually a good portion for my eggs. This is going to get me some needed minerals, vitamins. And I try to get as much as I can from my food. But as you all know, I do take vitamins and minerals as supplements. But remember the word supplement. It is to add to, not replace. And I take these out throughout the day. So I'm not taking these to replace my nutrition, but to add to it, to make sure that I'm getting enough. There was a video out there that I talked about, was one of those, I call them half-truths. We start with a true statement, and then we draw some very poor conclusions from it. And if you don't check it out, at least 2 or 3 levels deep, then you'll believe it's true. But it's not. It tastes like butter, but it's not. And then I've got me the eggs. The wonderful, incredible edible egg. This is the best food for you, in my opinion. All right. I know they were saying some eggs are causing this, eggs are causing that. No, the processed foods they're trying to sell you are causing these problems. So, hey, what we got here? Ethan, how we doing? So, Math 101, yep. 45 plus 45 equals 90. Add the 45-pound bar, we're at 135. So I was just going over some of the silly comments I'm getting on Instagram. You know, guy writes a paragraph and he's wrong. Now, he wasn't a troll, because when I replied back to him, you know, after he called me a boomer, I was born in 61. I don't know. Does that make me a boomer? I don't know. Maybe it does. At least he owned up to his honest mistake. So he wasn't a troll. He just, math is hard, as I say. I'm a science major. Math is easy to me. I like math. Is this my receipt I was needing? I'll have to get my yep, this is the receipt I need. So when I go to Walmart, I need to replace this elbow wrap because there ain't no way it's getting around my elbow. Doesn't stand a chance. Now, I was having problems with this elbow, but now that's gone. So that's back to 100%. I put up 425. I felt good about that. I feel I was back in a downward trend, but now I'm coming back up. The meat on the 20th, I'll be honest, I kind of prepared for it, but not really heavily. It was kind of so-so. Yeah, now that was my second attempt. The first attempt I didn't get. I think my grip was too close, and I had a hard time balancing it. So I had that going on in my head on the way down. So I missed it. And Bull was like, I've never seen you miss a weight before. I said, I have missed weights before. So if you're not missing a weight, you're not truly challenging yourself. So, but I said, I'm not going to end it with a miss. I'm going to get it. So brought the grip out a little bit further by about 1 inch on both sides, did the trick. And then it was a good press. And then we did the arm wrestling. So my arms are trashed. And then we were talking about next week. And then I said, yeah, I got to meet next Saturday. And I go, oh, you can't be doing arm wrestling then. And I go, oh, yeah, I can't. So Monday will probably be a light bench day for me. And then basically it'll just be kind of cardio walks and things that not stressing out my chest or arms. And then next Saturday, the 20th, I'll be in Joliet for my contest. And then June 10th, I'll be in West Des Moines for discus throwing for the senior games in Iowa. And there's a guy that's going to be throwing there that throws good 20 feet further than I do. So I'm going to be excited to throw against him and maybe pick up some pointers. So I am looking forward to that. Of course, I want to try to win it, but just the opportunity to throw against somebody better and help myself get better is exciting to me. I do like that idea. So I got the last of my turmeric and Morgina in this bottle. I did order another one, but I felt they were important. I always have a backup. And usually once I open my backup, I place an order for another one. So tomorrow, I'll probably get on Amazon and order another one of these, get them sent here. Maybe even 2. What I'll do is I'll check on the expiration dates or the best by dates, as they say. See if this one even has one. Doesn't look like it has one. Oh, here we go. So it's good until the year 2025 or 2025. That tries to control your inflation, which is that's about all I can say about that. But we also live in a world that celebrates non-working. I can't believe where I work, there's generally 8 or 9 of us on a shift in our area. And the other day on third shift, there was 3 people actually showed up. 3 out of the 8 or 9 that actually made a presence. And that's often. So we get what we're called Y time. We get so many hours that we can just use anytime we want. Well, you need to give them like a half hour. No, say, I want to leave early. I want to use my Y time. And it starts in April. So it started last month. That's when it refreshes. And we have people on third shift who have used it all. And it's 50 hours. It's a lot of time. In a month, they've already used all their Y time. Okay. I'm using 8 hours of it tomorrow to do something with the wife. And then it'll probably be a while before I use it again. Generally, once I go to work, I'm there for the duration. I try to schedule things before work so I don't have to worry about that. So my me time or Y time, whatever they might call it, it's good to use for me. It's over. It's a little over 6 days, man. Plus the vacation. I can't understand why people don't stay with this job. They hire 30 people a month. 30 people a month, and they're still doing that. I find it confusing at best, is why they would do that. Why there would be so much lack of interest. pop the air on to kind of combat this heat from the stove. It is summertime, and I do like summer. Summer is my favorite time of the year. So speaking of, if I'm cooking, I might as well have some grapefruit. So not many calories, but loaded with vitamin C. Oh, say, can you see? And I love grapefruit. Ruby red grapefruit, I like even over oranges. Unless it's Brazilian oranges. They are the best. Buy a scoop of protein or weight gainer, oatmeal in there, and blend it up and drink it down. Light on the weight, which is good. Before I head for my walk, I'll hop on the scale, but I was like at 239 the other day. I only need to weigh in under 242, so this is one of the few times I'm actually under the 242 pound class 2 weeks out from my meet. Usually I've got about 4 or 5 pounds I need to start dropping, which seems to get more and more of a challenge every year. Now, I could say because I just have so much muscle, it's hard to lose weight, or it could be because I'm getting older. Maybe a little bit of both. Bit of both. So I got that cooking. So I got a lot of sausages. I probably got about, what did they tell me? How many grams of protein? 10 grams per 3. I got 20 grams in there easy. Almost, I would say I got about 25 grams in just sausages. I'll probably cook up about 3 eggs. That'll be another 18, and then the milk, so I'll be over 50 grams of protein. So I'll definitely have my protein need. I don't think I'm going to throw today because my arms are still in the recovery mode. But we'll see. But I will go out for a walk. I just don't know if it's going to be in the woods or around the block. It might be around the block. And then it's going to be eat and get my laundry done and get packed. So it's going to be a lazy day. I got one more jug of water to carry out to the garden. And I'll probably be done with most of that. So thanks for the 3 thumbs up and Mr. People that popped in. Thinking with this nice weather, it's getting harder to get people to come to the live streams. It seems I get most people to watch after the fact, which I appreciate. But I do like the interaction with the chat. You know, like whenever I have thanks for the thumbs up, whoever did. When I have a really heavy day on shorts, like I did yesterday, then it seems like the next day it's not so good. So it's like YouTube give us and YouTube take us away. But so yesterday, huge workout. Really hit a lot of body parts, much heavier than I usually do. So I can definitely feel the growth happening, the potential there. I can't do that 5 days a week. That would just totally destroy myself. I'm not a youngin' anymore, so I have to do what I can do. I might do some shrugs on the deck because that's pretty easy exercise, and at least get myself pumped up for when I go hit the pool. Probably tomorrow afternoon I'll be in a swimming pool. Check the sanctuary, lots of buffering. I'm going to log out again, but I have an awesome day. Let me move my phone, see if that corrects it. Usually I get notice up here, but let me try moving the phone.